What's going on, YouTube? You're back with Shades, and we're going to continue our Let's Play of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I can't talk today. The thing is, we're going to start episode 5 today, and apparently episode 5 isn't really part of the base game, because apparently on the original DS, like, you had to, like, download it or something, and then, like, the newer versions just came with episode 5 attached to it. Like it was just weird. Like the original version of the game, episode 5 was like kind of quote-unquote DLC. And I'm not quite sure how they did it in the past, because I'm just like, you didn't have like wireless things like to download the file, so how would you do it? But whatever, I'm here now. I'm not gonna lie. When I realized that episode 5 was a thing, I was slightly disappointed. Not disappointed as in like, oh man, there's more stuff. It was more like, I was ready to go into trials and tribulation today, but now I'm given like, oh, there's more of this, and I'm like, great, that's like another 4 or 5 episodes of Phoenix Wright, and it's not a bad thing. It's just like, I was ready for the next game, so whatever. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. Oh my god, you've been out of work for 2 months? But you had such big trials. How are more people not hiring you? And like in the world of shitty anime, guess what? Like you did a big job. I've had offers, but none I took. Okay, that's on you. That's on you, Phoenix. That is until the day that girl showed up. It's always a girl, Phoenix. It's always a girl. Also eating mint chocolate. Why am I so dark in my face cam? Come on, camera. I know I'm dark skinned, but come on. February 22nd, 10:02 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Why do I come here to the office every day? Because you should, and it's your job? It's not like I want to work. Why? Are you that depressed that your partner left you? That the girl in your life left, and you're just like, I don't want to work. Grow up, Phoenix. There you are, finally. Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Who are you? I swear to God, she looks like a style swap of Maya. Like, that face looks almost exactly like Maya's. It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. You're the famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. So you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. Wait! You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Why aren't you taking new cases? Explain! Please, I'm out of time. But, please, you have to help. It's my sister. Story parallels! It's like you weren't creative enough to make something new. Flashbacks. Maya? Could be. Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Oh, so you're the Emma Sky that I've been hearing about. I was like, I wasn't sure which game you were in, but I guess you're just part of episode 5, and hopefully later games, because I know you have like a 3D model when the game went to 3DS. Scientific investigator? Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy. Or maybe just young? Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Wow! Just like Maya! Oh my god! I don't mind, like... Okay, I do mind. Did they really need to make a clone of Maya? I mean... Like, I know that, like one of the future partners you get, Pearl, is almost, like, identical to... Is like, no. Is, like, also spirit medium, but she's at least not a clone. She's younger, and then, like, her personality is more distinct. And, like, Emma looks... Like they just took, like, the more base, traits of Maya, in that she's young, and then she's energetic, and then just change the profession and the appearance slightly. And I'm just like, I get that this was an extra chapter and you're filling in Maya, but you didn't have to fill it in with a clone. Could have been someone new. But then again, that's what the new games are for, so let me stop complaining. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. Well, aren't you cute? My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less. See? Look, that's a Maya pose! They recycled the animation! So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less. Oh, is her shtick that, I'm young, but I can do my job. I mean, sure, that's fine. That's all well and good. Great, another future professional training. So, what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So, it's a murder case. Of course it is. They've all been murder cases. I've only taken on murder cases. Wait. Yeah, he's only taken on murder cases. Right? Trying to remember the cases he's already taken on. Yeah, it's only been murder cases. Give me a second. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness. Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but that's interesting. How would she know Mia? So, you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then? Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigation should be done scientifically. Don't you? Yeah. Sure can't fault her lack sure can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. I mean, that's forensics, so... I would hope if it's done scientifically, if the forensics is involved, right? Your sister. I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. Hold on, there's one more. My sister asked for her specifically. Mia Fey. Wasn't a few years below her in school, so she went to the same school as Mia. She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Mia. Yeah, I thought it was a little strange when I saw you, too. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Well... Actually, when she gets like she is now, I kinda hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh. I'm sorry. Well. Hold on. I only have my badge. Or as other people like to call it, a donut. I guess we're moving. To the detention center. . I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want to raise this year, understood, ma'am. What was that all about? Hi, Lana. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing. Look! I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how'd you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry, what exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? 2 sisters, 1 lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Or a lack of creativity? And trying to force a sense of coincidence? Or whatever, I don't really care. It's not really that big of a deal, in all honesty. I'm just making it a big deal, because, you know... It's kind of like it's kind of going full circle here. It's trying to be symbolic in that Phoenix Wright's currently in a rut, and what will get him out of that rut is if he remembers why he started doing this in the first place, or at least remember what started him on, like, hey, here was my winning streak for defense, being a defense attorney. But it's just like, oh well, at least the characters are like different. Like, the relationship between these siblings is different than what Mia and Maya had. Also, their names aren't that similar like before. But anyway, this is a good time for me to ask you to remember to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell to know when I upload videos on the daily. So, and if you do, I would thank you all very, very much. I messed that up a lot. I'm still working on organically, like... Actually, there's no way to organically transition into that. But yeah, thanks YouTube for not properly pushing videos to subs. And then telling us, like, years later after so many complaints. But anyway, let's get back to the game now, shall we? Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like... To be fair, they aren't just like Maya and Mia. At least Maya and Mia were friendly and got along. And also, you only knew Mia, and you only found out Maya existed after Mia died. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? The case. There's something you should know from the start. Which is... the suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Wait, but the suspect is... Me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk. Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed as it were. My. So who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. A detective? Death was due to loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By... you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh. What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride that they have to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. So you're the chief prosecutor. That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do their job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Lana? What happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident when I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey! It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She didn't do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. Sorry about that, everyone. My dog barks at everything. She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted. Lana was at the top of her class in school. Oh, come on, it could have been gay. Could have been gay. But then again, I think I remember that Mia was like romantically interested in another character that's in a later game. I wouldn't know. I was the best there was. Oh. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way! It sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright. Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I'm admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say, there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana! You're always this way, weren't you? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana, I know. So, how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright? Yes? I believe our discussion here has ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed, after all. The case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. And I'm going to find out what it is. I'm going to touch it. I'm going to touch its bottom. I mean, get to the bottom of it. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister. She's not always like that, you know. I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining it. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking lot. My face cam. Okay. Let's see, is there anything to talk about? Nope. Let's move then. Ooh, pretty. February 22nd, Prosecutor's Office, underground parking lot. So this is the lot where it all happened. Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work! Oh god. She has like 10 times more energy than Maya ever had, and that's saying something. Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they're gonna be my coworkers 3 years from now, and after all, no harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know, attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. Yeah, but you know, you do anyway, because it's a video game. I'm trying not to stand out too much here, see? Hey there. You expecting to go unnoticed here, partner? Partner? Who are you? What do we have here? Looks like a bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall? Wow, you shave with a Bowie knife. Marshall looks more like a sheriff to me. Looky here, Bambina, I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory. And the gold mine is evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You want to? What's this guy talking about? Is that a flask? You had a long gnome now. Happy trails, Bambina. Okay. Was that, hombre a friend of yours? Kind of. Sort of. Yeah, he's a detective. Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer. Wait, what are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything in a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket. 1. If it's evidence, you put it somewhere where it cannot be contaminated by things like fingerprints and the like. Guys! How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. I'm called to duty already, at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examine the evidence in detail, okay? By the way, her eyes are sparkling. I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay, now. Look at the court record. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Oh! You mean the thing that could have helped us so much in one of the earlier trials? Flipping the photo over? I guess the game's poking fun at itself now. I start examining from every angle. Oh look, I think there might be a clue there. You should check it out. Press the examine button. Oh wow, it's actually 3D. Jesus. This is an ID card. Detective Bruce Goodman, ID number 5842189. See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful? Oh god damn it. I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it. Goodman's ID added to the court record. Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. Anyway, that's a good time as any to end the part here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos from me and from the series, hit that subscribe button, as well as hit that notification bell. And as always, you are now exiting the Shadeverse. My name is Shades, and this is turning out to be quite interesting. They added a new mechanic, so I'm just like, I guess I'm going to be using that mechanic from now on. Oh well. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye.